All right, hello, happy Friday. How is everyone? It's a great and wonderful Friday. Having whatever, it doesn't matter, Tracy. If your hair stands straight out all over your head, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just that, it's whatever. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. If you like a lot of gray clouds, it's not expected to rain, but it's just extremely cloudy. And it's 65 degrees according to my car. There's your weather report. It's lovely, lovely, lovely. Anyway, moving on. So, more dating stories. Is that what you would like? More dating stories? These are when I decided to online date. So, I guess I was in my 30s when all that came about, and I was like, yeah, let's give it a try, why not? So I sign up, and it was like a Christian dating app. The first guy, we meet online, start chatting back and forth, and then he asked me for my number. I gave him my number, and we started chatting on the phone. Nice guy. And we talked several times. And then we started talking about meeting. Now here's the odd part. Okay, this part isn't odd. He was a tennis instructor, which, with my mad tennis skills, my best friend probably just lost her breath at that one, because Kim and I used to go play tennis. We're not good. Kim should have played softball, because she hit that tennis ball like she was going for a home run, and I couldn't hit it straight. Her kids were little, so they would run around the outside of the court to pick up the balls for us and bring them back in, because Kim line drived it over the top of the fence, and I could never just hit it straight to Kim. I never could. But it was a lot of fun exercise. Lots of laughter. But yes, Kim should have played softball, because that's how she hit that tennis ball. She gave it her all. And I would stand with my little tennis racket as high as I could get it and watch it fly over the top of the fence. And I'd be like, I can't get that. Well, anyway, he was a tennis instructor. So we started talking about meeting in person. Okay. And then all of a sudden he disappeared. And I was like, well, what happened? What happened to him? Well, this was early in the days of internet, but I still had my investigative hat on, right? And I started Googling, if it was Google back then, I don't know. But I started looking up his name and tennis instructor. Because I'm like, was he really a tennis instructor? Why all of a sudden has he just disappeared when it's time to meet? Well, that's when I found him online. And he was a tennis instructor. And he was just as cute as he could be. But there was one detail he left out, which I didn't care about this. But apparently he has issues with it or something. I don't know. But he was in a wheelchair. It wouldn't have bothered me a bit to go out with him in a wheelchair. I thought it was pretty cool that he was in a wheelchair and a tennis instructor, right? So he actually taught people in wheelchairs how to play tennis. I thought that was really cool and commendable, but moving on. The next guy calls, or we, as they say now, swipe right or swipe left or whatever. We swiped and started chatting online, and then he asked for my number, and then we start talking on the phone. You know how it goes. And then he wants to meet, and cool. We met at Atlanta Bread Company, which was a great. They had the best soups and sandwiches that you can find, but they closed down. Anyway, And we sat at a table and ate whatever it is that we ate. I don't remember. Sandwich, chips, I don't know. And he told me how to completely tear down and rebuild a trombone. I'm pretty sure it was a trombone or a trumpet, but I think it was a trombone now that I think about it. I don't know. Anyway, it was a musical instrument. But that was the entire conversation through the whole meal, for after the meal. He just kept talking about that trombone and how, oh, come on, squirrel, run. Okay, so did you see me? I was reaching over to hold the car seat for a dog that's not in it. But, you know, Mama, also my best friend, when we were in high school, she'd slap me across the chest to hold me in place. Because, you know, we didn't wear seatbelts. I didn't need to wear a seatbelt because I had Kim. Anyway, so, yeah, we just didn't hit it off. We didn't click because I played the flute in middle school, and I sucked at it. And I don't have that kind of interest in that thing. I think maybe he needs to be with someone who has similar interest in musical instruments. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, no hard feelings. Moving on. Next. Well, the next guy was a dad. He was a little older than me, but not much. But he had like teen kids. And he was about as flaky as one can be. Because we talked on the phone and we were going to meet. And we were going to meet at Starbucks. And then if it went well at Starbucks, we were going to move on to the steakhouse. That's what we said. I showed up at Starbucks and sat there for like a long time. And he called. I think I was already there for like 40 minutes. And he called. Where are you at? Starbucks? Why are you at Starbucks? Well, because that's what you said. We would meet at Starbucks and then go to the steakhouse. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Well, I'm already at the steakhouse. I said, okay, I'll be there soon. Get in the car, drive to the steakhouse. We meet up. He gave me flowers. We sat and talked. Long after we ate, we had nice conversations. Everything went well. He called me for a second date. The second date was supposed to be Memorial Day weekend, and he wanted me to go to the lake with him and his kids. Okay, cool. It was just Lake Allatoona. It was close to us. So, you know, I could drive up, spend some time with him, drive back home. Cool. He said, I'll call you Friday night to tell you where to meet us. I said, okay. He didn't call Friday night. So then Saturday, I was like, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was Saturday. So I just kind of sit around all day going, I don't know. Should I call him? Should he call me? I called him. There was no answer. Tuesday, after the holidays, he calls. How was your weekend? I said, well, didn't really do anything since I thought I was going to the lake with you. Oh, we did talk about that, didn't we? Stay right, too? Third chance. Third time's a charm, right? I go to the movies. We're going to meet at the movies. He gets out of the car, and he looks like his pants, well, everything. His clothes look like he pulled them out of the dirty laundry hamper. I mean, they were so wrinkled and so disheveled, and I was like, I'm going to give you a pass since you're a single dad, but I mean, you could have just thrown that in the dryer for a minute and it would have looked a ton better. But okay, you know, I'm going to look past that. Then we go into the movies, and I don't remember which movie we're watching, but it comes to this scene where it shows an actor from the back, and it shows his naked hiney. And this man took his hand and put it over my eyes in the movie theater. And I pulled my head back and I looked at him, and he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do that for my daughter. I'm sorry. I was like, okay. Anyway, suffice it to say, it just kind of out, you know, it kind of petered out. Just like, no. I'll tell you the next and greatest story when I return from doing my business. I'll be back. Alrighty, that's done. Now let's go back home and work some more. Anyway, the final straw to the story. My final online dating story. It's the best. It is the best. Okay, so local guy, more local than the others had been because they all lived on the other side of Atlanta. So at least this guy was on the northern side of Atlanta, which is where I am. So that's good, right? Owned his own business. That's good, right? Checking all the boxes. Was a Christian. Check, check. Awesome. We talked on the phone. Had great conversations on the phone. He was funny. He was charming. And I was like, everything I've wanted. Well, so we meet. And it was amazing. We went to Ted's. And he held my hand and he prayed. And he let me order first. He was just a complete gentleman. All's going well. And then he calls and we continue to talk. And then one date, phone calls. That's what we've had thus far. He goes into telling me how he can't wait for us to be together so he can shave me. Were y'all sitting for that one? Maybe you should have been. Did you spew out your cold drink or your cup of coffee? Yes, he wanted to shave me. I mean, I was like, no. I mean, first of all, I don't know you like that. We've had one date. I don't know you like that anyway. Two, a razor? No, we don't know each other like that. It's a little too soon for that. Too soon? Yeah, too soon. It was a little too soon for that. It just kind of continued to get more weird. And I was just like, I don't think you don't think we're for each other. No, because it was just, no. Shave me? No, I've never in my life had a man, whether I had been dating him for 1 minute or a year, say that he wanted to shave me. That was the final straw that broke. No, Tracy. No, don't say it. The camel's back. See, that's the stuff I do. I don't even know I'm doing it. It just comes out, yeah. Anyway, yep, I was through with online dating. Alrighty. Now I am on my way to get my nails done. Gonna get this purple off, and then we're gonna do something. I think I might just get the tips. Yeah, I might just get the tips done. Yeah. Like maybe an orangey color for Thanksgiving. Yes. I haven't done that in a very long while. Maybe orange and glitter. Maybe. I don't know. I'm feeling a little wild and edgy with my leopard shirt, even though my hair's not very edgy today. Ow, I just hit myself in the nose. Well, just that quick, I'm already here because it takes no time to get here. So, ooh, You will be the first to see my nails when they are done. If I can get in a parking place. Oop, here's one. Let me get this one by the dough. Get the one by the dough. All right. Don't hold your breath, but I'll be right back. Don't hold it. Hi, I'm done. Ah! She did a nombre, so it is, each nail's a different color and goes lighter and darker. Yeah, and then she did my brows because they were getting a little wild and edgy like my hair. Anyway, I was just sitting at this to pull out, and this truck driver's telling me to go, and I'm like, but there's a car coming. There's a car coming. I'm not pulling out because there's a car coming. Anyway, the only thing funny that happened in there was this person came in, I guess, to get her, she was getting a pedicure and a manicure, but she was of Asian descent, and I'm listening to her like this. And then Brandy walked up, and I was like, please make me look away, because I'm trying to understand what she's saying, like I need to translate. And I don't think the person that was helping her needed my help. And Brandy said, yeah, but that's what we do. I said, yeah, because some people say, you have such an exciting life. And I'm like, no. She said, we just pay attention. I said, exactly. We just pay too close of attention sometimes. But anyway, I'm home, and that's it for this one. Remember that I love you and Jesus loves you, and I hope he's coming back soon. Be sure to hit a like, love, laugh, or some other button, whatever button makes you happy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, which will be tomorrow. Which nail color is your favorite? So we have light to darker. I love that. Oh, that. That's pretty. You know, I love them all. Okay, bye.